If men started hiding their nipples the way women did, do you think eventually women would be conditioned to start becoming sexually aroused at the sight of a man's breasts? Why or why not? I might be wrong, but isn't a man's torso already one of the more visually stimulating things for women about men? Dude, as a woman, I love seeing a guy's chest full score. Women are already turned on by men's pecs, even nipples for some. People are just turned on by the bodies of people they find attractive in general. Men aren't only attracted to women's breasts because it's taboo for them to be shown in public. Bold of you to assume my mont's nipples don't sexually arouse me. Lol, all the dudes saying no. My girlfriend gleefully exchanges pics of her boobs for pics of my pecs. Ask women what they like, don't just assume. Victorian lady who shows ankle. Society. Whore of Babylon. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Now introducing the bro. Guys, are you tired of wearing shirts that reveal too much and doesn't give you any support? Well, not anymore, because we got the bro. A cotton fiber, lightweight flex wire chest support. It's snug and will make you feel secure. Come into Brooks Brothers today. Our staff will measure your chest, back and shoulders to get you the perfect bro. Now when you see her in a bra, you can show her your bro. We already cover our dicks, and women don't like to see those randomly. Do women not like pecs? I'm a gay guy and most of us love the chest pecs. Yeah, probably. But then they'd make laws about keeping your shirt on as a man, and my brother, I'm not down to hide my hairy titties. The vast majority of humans are very horny creatures. And as an asexual, I do not say that lightly. So judging from what I've seen of most of humanity, it wouldn't even take hiding them for women to become aroused at something like that. Some humans get aroused at parts of the body you wouldn't even think of, and I bet you at least some of these spots are not covered up the majority of the time. So answer TL. Doctor answer. Probably wouldn't change too much. I think op want men to wear bras or pec holsters, patent pending. What makes you think they aren't already? I've seen no mention of this throughout the thread, so I just wanted to add my 2 cents. Breast size. Notably, the increased size of breasts in human females is a result of what is known as sexually selected trait. Essentially, biologists do not believe that breast size serves a real function beyond attracting a mate. This is believed to be tied into another sexually selected trait, which happens to be tied into an actual physical process. Hip size. The wider the hips are on a woman, the more attractive she will present herself to the common male. When humans first began differentiating from apes, there was a time when our heads, skulls, rapidly grew over hundreds of generations to facilitate our enormous hominid brain size. Mortality of babies skyrocketed, and to compensate, only women with larger, wider hips were able to give natural birth and survive to nurse the child. This eventually became ingrained in mate selection, as genetic material could only be passed on for ape hominids with wide hips. As males began to grow an ingrained genetic attraction to this physical feature, a side effect of large breasts in females is believed to have either coincided with or followed this event. The curvature of a woman's hips is proven, on modern-day brain scans, to elicit an emotional, hormonal response in the minds of men. This response is so strong, in fact, that even a photo of a single line curved in the shape of a woman's body is enough to light up this very region of the brain. You may see where this is going. Due to the necessary sexual trait of having wide hips, which produced physical curves beyond that of their ape predecessors, large breasts are believed to have been a side effect of the very same genetics. To reiterate, there is no physical benefit to having large breasts outside of mate selection, and there are even detriments to the body which occur when they get too large. In conclusion, I do not believe women would become conditioned to become sexually aroused by the sight of a man's nipples, not due to a physical, genetic reason. Anyway, rather, if this ever happened, The attraction would come solely from the taboo nature of covered body parts. Similar to how showing a woman's ankles was considered lewd in much of the world's history. I'm sure you'd get a rise out of an ankle during that time solely because it was a pretty special thing to see. No one's going to read this anyway, but I wanted to leave my thoughts. Edit. Changed a few waists to hips. Was pretty tired when I wrote this, and as others have pointed out, hips are what I was focused on. I got big fat man titties. I try to keep them covered. Unleashing them does not arouse the wife. No offense, but I think many women already are if you happen to be hitting the gym on a regular basis. Most guys answering this question or routines are people who have never talked to a girl. Women's already get aroused by chests. It's nothing new. Well, now that you mention it, that would be possible. On the other hand, if women stop doing this, men could possibly stop getting aroused at female breasts. I've been hiding my dick for years and they still don't want to see that. You've never seen a woman's reaction to a firefighter's calendar, have you? And #X2OOB. In all seriousness, yes. Anything taboo becomes titillating.